I'm social observer and novelist Charles McCain. The good old days, they sucked. Let me talk about a drive-in movie. I don't know if any of you in the younger generation have experienced a drive-in movie. And you know what? You haven't missed a thing. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. People of my age, the older generation, often say things were better in the old days. They weren't. Let me tell you, you would go to the drive-in movie. It was very uncomfortable. Why? Because you could get a carload of people in for $1, but that meant 4 people. So what would happen is you would have like 9 people, and the 4 people who were pretending they were the 4 people were sitting on top of these people who you had thrown blankets and newspapers over and stuff, and you know, that was miserable, as if the people in the drive-in didn't know that. But nonetheless, you get in for $1. And you got in for $1 because the movies were made, I don't know, like in 1930 or so. They were the bad movies made in 1930. And you know, you're like, this is ridiculous. And you'd drive around. Why? Because at least half of the speakers in the drive-in didn't work. Why? I don't know. You'd park on this bump, you'd roll without electric windows, you'd roll the window down, and then you'd take this speaker that they had, you'd hang it on the window, and it was very scratchy. And then, and like, this was good? No, it was awful. And usually in the climactic part of the movie, the morons who ran the drive-in would come on the intercom, on the speaker and say, we have a special on hot dogs, 2 for $1 and a Coke. I mean, who ever heard of people doing that when you're watching a movie? It was absurd. It was uncomfortable. You couldn't hear. It was stupid. And now there are no drive-ins left. Why? Because they sucked. They were ridiculous. So you see, the good old days, they sucked.